There is certainly no shortage of entertaining shows on television and on the internet, with everyone's time, though, at an all-time premium. How do you know what to watch? Here to help is our certified movie critic, Tony Gonzalez, to clue us in on, again, what is good on TV right now. Good morning. Maybe some of us are having some show holes. We need to plug up those show holes.
No need to worry. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help.
Yeah.
But let's face it. TV today is not the TV you and I grew up with.
I know.
It's crazy, right?
Uh-huh.
So actually, we're going to take a look at a couple of different options you have for the people who have traditional movie or TV watching, those who want to binge, and those who want to know what's coming up. So we'll get you taken care of.
I'm excited.
Yeah. First up is The People versus O.J. Simpson, an American crime story. Now, folks, if you have not been watching this, don't worry. I'm going to clue you in. Here's where we are. We all kind of know the story well enough to kind of pick up, but just in case you need to know where we are, so far we've seen the case be in trial for a few episodes. We've met Mark Fuhrman. We all remember who he is. We've seen and we've tried on the gloves. Last week we even saw the jury go a little cuckoo. Not gonna lie, it was kind of crazy. Tomorrow night we're actually gonna see Courtney B. Vance as Johnny Cochran and Nathan Lane as F. Lee Bailey go across the country to try and get their hands on those ever-explosive tapes from Mark Fuhrman. Now, people, if you're not watching this one, you're missing out on some high-caliber acting, period. Point blank.
And that's why you love it so much, is the cast.
It really is. The cast. Sarah Paulson, she's all but guaranteed the Emmy for Marsha Clark.
All right.
She's fantastic on this. F. Lee Bailey, Nathan Lane, everybody is so good on this. That's what I really love about this, is the acting. Now, get caught up. The People versus OJ's Tuesday nights on FX, but get there soon because there's actually only a few episodes left before it's done.
But you can binge watch that, though, because that's how we kind of were doing it at my household.
You can watch it. It's all online FX, but in terms of traditional television watching once a week, you have to wait till next week.
Me and Tony have moved on past that.
I can't handle that. I ain't got time for that.
I know. Well, let's talk about Netflix, and I'm so excited. You have discovered a new show that I can't, when my next show hole is, I'm going for this one.
Yes, do this one. And what I actually really love about this next one is not only can you binge it, but it's only 8 episodes, so you can do it really super quickly.
And again, this is on Netflix, and you're talking about Flaked.
Yeah, this is one that actually flew under my radar. I hadn't heard anything about it, and just one day I kind of clicked on it, and I was like, oh, let's check this out. First episode, I was hooked. So what is Flaked about? Flaked stars Will Arnett. He plays this guy named Chip. Chip is a seemingly single man who's just about to roll over his 10th year in sobriety. That seems simple enough. The first episode is really textured. It's full of dimension, which really, as I said, kind of hooks me. It sets the stage for him and the cast of characters for the rest of the 8 episodes. Now, as the second and the third and the fourth episodes roll around, we find out a little bit more about Chip and, incidentally, his support system that goes around him. But by the time we get to the final episode, the show is actually nowhere near where we started from. The show is full of surprises and not predictable ones either, ones I didn't see coming. And generally, I can see those things coming. This was not the case for me. This is one of my favorite shows, point blank, right now. The acting is solid. Arnett, I'm going to say this really carefully, Arnett is super deep in his shallowness. If that makes any sense. It takes a really good guy to play shallow and selfish like he does. He does it really well. But one of the big things that I actually really love about it is the fact that it shoots in the city that it takes place in, and it actually makes it a third character in the series. And this is a lot like, if you'll remember, Albuquerque was in Breaking Bad.
Yes, yes. All right, so I need to turn into that one. And you do think it's going to be continued. This isn't, because sometimes when it's only 8 series and then it's done.
And you're like, okay, was that it? No, I mean, at least I hope so. Netflix has a really good one. It's got Heather Graham, Will Arnett. It's just a really good, it's a great show.
So if Tony has any say, it needs to be renewed, like tomorrow.
Netflix, if you're listening, renew.
So watch that. And then now something coming that we are both super excited about. This is on what, Hulu?
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah. Hulu, we're going to go over to another streaming services. Now, you know, you and I, we've had this conversation. We love us some Aaron Paul.
We've been looking forward to come back.
We have been.
This is it.
And you and I have watched that trailer, how many times? Paused it at certain spots. Yeah, Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul, he stars in the new series called The Path. It is on Hulu. The show follows a man and his family who join a controversial cult movement, and he kind of suffering a little bit of a crisis of faith as we meet him. Now, I started the show last night, Carly, and you and I can you can attest to this. I left here thinking, oh, I'll watch a couple of episodes, and then, you know, I'll get well-versed in it, and then I'll be able to talk about it. At 1 a.m., was it 1 a.m.?
Yes, it was.
I shot you an email and said, I'm still watching this show. But I wasn't just watching for Aaron Paul. The series, it has to expect some of the comparisons to Scientology. It just will. You just have to realize that. But that's not what it's about at all. It's actually about a man, his wife, and his extended church family, and how he kind of is navigating through this really open community, and he's having, at the same time, while he's having really personal doubts about the movement. The series also stars Michelle Monaghan, who actually is really good in this. By episode 6, 7, I just wanted to shake her.
Okay.
I really did.
All
but
right.
actually, that's kind of a testament to her acting. But the big guy for me, Hugh Dancy. Holy cow, he's fantastic. He actually plays one of the leaders of the movement. And you know I love me some Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
But Dancy...
He's equally as good. He's getting up
pretty
there
good.
for you.
Yeah, his acting is great.
All right, so when does it start? When can we go ahead?
You can start binging on the 30th.
Okay, on the 30th.
Yeah.
So just a couple days away. We're okay. We can make it until then.
You and I
Are you
will
going to
be okay.
finish it tonight? You think you're going to go ahead and finish?
I might just finish here in a couple of...
She's going to go home now.
Yeah, I'll be in my office with the door shut, watching.
Yep. All right. Well, Tony, thank you so much for being here this
Carly.
morning. I'm glad to, again, know that there's so many options to fill our show holes. We like saying that here in the office.
Hope you enjoy them.
To find out more information about it, again, any of the shows we talked about, just head to our website, fox4morningblend.com. Is a much-needed break, warm water and sandy beaches calling your name? Still to come. We tell you some of the best beaches in Southwest Florida that will help bring you a little R&R to your spring break.